Hello, stock traders. I hope all of you had a fantastic trading day today. Today was kind of a mixed day on the market. It was pretty flat, but overall there were some important things that happened, and I'm going to cover that here in the video as we get going later. I also have a brand new pick for you that should help you to make money in the stock market, a new insider that I think you'll do very, very well with. So today on Thursday, I finished with a 1.29% gain. I was pretty happy about that, finishing above the market. Month to date, I am personally at a 4.02% gain. Hopefully all of you are at a gain this month so far. And year to date, I am at a 70.85% gain. So far so good, and looking for more. But before we get started, if you could do me a huge favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before and you like the content of this channel, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. Also, if you could check out that comment section, I would love to hear from you. If you have any questions or any stocks you want me to look up, let's get that engagement going. I want to help you if I can. And so if you are curious about my opinions, that is a good place to do so and to reach out to me. So this video is going to be unedited. I needed to get it out quickly. I don't have my editor with me right now. And so anyway, we're just going to get it out. And so there might be some mistakes and some different hiccups as I'm talking, but I thought it was more important to get the information out to you in a timely fashion. Okay, so let's review the top 7 as we know it. It has been changing throughout this week, but anyway, let's go through the changes. We'll start with number 7 is Safehold, S-A-F-E. And on Thursday, this finished up 0.10%. It's had a lot of insider activity, 11 business days in a row of insider activity. Looking forward to more, and I think this is going to be a great pick. It hasn't really taken off yet, but this is a slow but sure pick I think you will do very well with. Number 6 is MGTA, and today it finished up 2.74% on Thursday, so that one is doing pretty well. Up a couple percentage points. Hopefully you are making money with it. Number 5 is VNRX, which is so far down since I've added it to the list, but today it finished up 0.28%, doing pretty good. Number 4 was RPRX, and this has had some ARC buying and also some insider activity, and also they have a PDUFA run up on this one, so this has got a lot going for it. Today it finished up 0.83%. The number 3 pick is the one that I sold. Parted ways with LFMD. Sold for an 8.34% gain. Pretty good investment over 6 days, over 6 business days. I felt pretty good, to make 8% in 6 days. I thought was pretty good. Hopefully you made some money with that one too. Number 2 is CLRB, and this one is doing well so far. It is up 2.56% today, and more than that so far since calling it out, so it's doing pretty well. And number 1 continues to just kind of lag, just not do anything. Number 1 is AUTL. Today it finished down 0.47% on Thursday, but and so far down since calling it out, but there's lots of good news coming out with that one. I think it's going to be really, really good. So we need to come up with a replacement for number 3, and so that's going to be at the end of the video. All right, so let's get into the state of the market. There's some important things that happened in the market today that I want to cover, so let's get to it. And here we go. Let's start with the SPY. So we're tracking the Elliott wave here. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. We're on wave 4, and this has been wave 4 down here. And something really, really important happened today on the SPY that made me very excited, and that is that we have had a MACD cross down here on the daily chart. And so that is very, very good. And to see that tiny little green sliver there, this is the first time we've seen that out of this since being in wave 4. So this should mean good news for the stock market. And after hours, we're up 0.45% at 421, which is an important level to get above. And so there's a lot of good things happening here. We could see new highs tomorrow. I'm really hoping that that's exactly what happens. We shall see and go from there. So we have that, and it's looking very, very good. Way far away from the level of 399 where I'm worried about. So looking good. and should be good. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Let's take a look at the VIX, which is the fear indicator, and let's see if this is down for the day, then we are looking at possibly the stock market going higher. So it's 1674. That is considerably down, so this should be good news if you are a bull in the market. So that looks very good. Next thing is the Russell 2000. How's the Russell 2000 doing? Well, pretty good. We got this down here looking really great. And so we got a MACD golden cross down here, and another good day on the Russell 2000. Finished up 1.03%. So looking very good there. All right, now let's go to the triple Qs and see what's going on here. Same old. Yep, we got some good news here. Today it finished just down 0.37%, but in after hours it's up 0.37%, so right back where it was at the beginning of the day. We can definitely use some better days in the triple Qs going forward. All right, so if you don't know before and you're seeing this video for the first time, we also have this Patreon group. I have a link in the description down below. If you are looking for a group where everybody within the group is really trying to help each other to be successful. There's different levels to this group. There's the basic level where we cover our insider swing play and our PDUFA run-up plays and phase data plays. We also have a standard level that has short squeezes. It has penny plays. It has tons of option plays and lots of day trading plays. And then the premium level that has everything and shows my entire portfolio, and then also has lots of earning call run-ups from John and a few other of the professional investors that are within that room. Anyway, please check it out. We have a link in the description down below for the small amount of money that it costs. I think that you'll be glad that you did. Okay, now let's get to our new pick. Brand new pick. Here we go. And this is SELB. So Selecta Biosciences has had lots and lots and lots of insider activity over the last few days. Now, we don't know any news. We really don't know anything, but it's up another 2.3% after hours. Why? Because the chief medical officer purchased shares at after hours today. And so we have loading up by Timothy Springer, who's a 10% owner. Big. I mean, like millions and millions and millions of dollars, which Timothy Springer is a really rich individual. And so, you know, I kind of like okay with that. But then we had Peter Traber, the chief medical officer, keeps loading shares also. So that is really, really big. So big money is going in by multiple officers. You can see here that this is a very bullish move right here. Analysts have an average target price of $7.86. There could be some really big news in the works here. And so typically when you see this much insider activity so often and really going heavy, where officers are going in day after day after day after day. And it wasn't long ago that this was at $4.86. So there is lots of upside here. And especially if they have some news to announce, then this thing can go big. Now, people always talk about, oh, it's a pump and dump. It's a pump and dump. These officers are going in to pump up the price and then they're going to sell out. Yeah, what you need to know is that officers have to hold shares typically for 6 months. So there is no pump and dump when it comes to insider activity. That's baloney. How it works is they have to have it typically for 6 months, or they run into problems of having the SEC investigate their transactions, and no one wants that. So when insiders go in on shares of their own company, they're sure they want to own it. And that's why you see insider activity like on Kodak before it made its big move, on GLSI before it's made its big move. And they never sold shares. And that's the reason why, is because they need to hold it for 6 months. Otherwise, they can be in big trouble. All right. Well, that's pretty much it that I have for the show today. The market is looking really, really good. There's a lot of short stuff going on. Man, AMC has just been crazy. You would think that the hedge funds would learn, but no, they're going to get pummeled again. So I kind of like that, you know. Let's go, little guy, you know, and make some big money on AMC. I think that's really, really great. But be careful with it, because as far as it's going up, it could also crash down. You need to have a plan in place for what you're going to do if the stock does this, then I'm going to do that, you know, so on and so forth. You need to have a plan and a strategy. All right, wishing you all the best on the stock market. Let's finish this day off right and enjoy a nice 3-day weekend. Should be a wonderful time. Hopefully all of you have a fantastic weekend. Let's go make some money. And Raythoven out.